outside world rejects you, this is your family. I am your father.
I'm glad you've come.
Him coming, pause.
It was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect.
He lived hard. I mean, that was a guy that lived, you know, he smoked hard, he drank hard.
But he always looked like that. Well, I mean,
these nuts. Somebody's gonna cook that and it's gonna be awful, but anyway.
I had balls for breakfast.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
I would say Sydney Sweeney is very attractive.
I would say that she's pretty malformed. Her upper maxilla is extremely recessed, right? She's got the eyes of doom with no infraorbital support. She's really not that much of a looker in her face.
Why are you gay?
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And against my better judgment, I clicked the link and I watched the YouTube video. It wasn't anything, it was just a black screen. So I'm wondering if it could be something to do with how they hacked my account. And I took a screenshot of the profile I'm talking about. Okay. I'll show it to you.
It's a rock.
Welcome to the rock.
Wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it? I can't believe how smart your stuff is, how fun it is to watch.
That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah!
You gotta have a little routine, right?
Boom! Happy Saturday, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hope everybody's having a great evening. Welcome to Bonfires and Beers. Right? Got some music cranking in the background, some night driving, because guess what? It is night. Guess I'm also here with you too. I'm your host, the Rockefeller Plaza. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Y'all want to drink some beers and talk about some fun shit? So a lot happened this week. If you didn't know by the title of the trailer, what we do here is we sit back, hang out with friends, have a good time every Saturday, talk about current events. More specifically, entertainment current events, movies, TV shows, video games. I'm a gamer. Hi. Hey, Raider. We got a lot of new shows that just dropped the trailers. We got to watch them. We got to talk about them. We got to have fun breaking them down. We got to clown them because obviously some of them. Let's go over the title while we're here. If you're new, drop a like. All right, help the video get out there for more people. Help eyes get shown on the channel. We're gonna be here for about 2 hours. So grab your brew, sit down, relax, take off your pants and jacket, stay a while. We're gonna talk about Scary Movie 6. The Wayans brothers have returned. Fuck yeah. I've been waiting for that shit. Scary Movie 3, everybody's like, oh, Scary Movie 1 and 2, goated. Scary Movie 3 was okay. Their formula, they wrote it. They weren't performing it, though. So you can see like the cracks starting to form. 4 and 5, nobody can tell you what the fuck happened in them. They've returned for part 6, and I can't wait to go watch that shit. Something that's actual comedy, that's offensive, back into the entertainment stream. We're going to watch that, have a good time. We're going to go over The Boys, season 5 finale season, apparently. I never got into The Boys. It's on Amazon, something you guys know I don't fucking have because I don't subscribe to very many streaming services. And when I do, it's like once a month. Amazon, most people that have that probably have an Amazon account, which I don't fuck with. So I've never been into it. I've always kept an eye on The Boys, though. After the season, they drop like clips. I'll go through and watch the clips through their entirety. Every fucking clip that The Boys have ever dropped, I probably watched. And I'd be willing to buy Amazon Prime just to watch that show, episodes 1 through season 1 through 4, because it's gory, offensive, got the superhero element, you know, like love stories. It's a good and it's continuity. I haven't watched it. If you're a fan of The Boys, let me know if I'm off track. I think it looks good. Season 5 looks like it's gearing up to be fucking awesome, and I hope that it ends with a bang. I'm gonna use that explosion all night to get used to it. That's season 5, the finale. Also, we're gonna talk about lanterns, which everybody was clowning and saying, why are they calling it lantern? I thought it was called green lanterns or some shit like that. Yeah, but you know what? There's more than just fucking one lantern. Sometimes, you know what? We got different. The lantern cores are made up of different. The rainbow is a spectrum, okay? So we got red lanterns, we got orange, we got white lanterns. My favorite, personal. But so I agree with them calling it lanterns, but there's a lot of stuff that we don't agree with that they did in this TV show that we're gonna clown the fuck out of, make fun of, and side by side comparison to other projects that this asshole came out with before, and wonder why nobody can make something creative. If I gave him a book like this, comic book, just say duplicate this, and be like, well, I've made a fucking TV show with horses in Midwest. Can it look like that? How does a cracked pane of glass with Magneto and fucking electricity talk about Midwest and horses? So we'll get into that. How the fucking lanterns is so fucking far off the fucking beaten path. They missed the mark. We have a good time tonight, so do me a favor. Stick around. Take off your pants and jacket. Stay a while. Grab a buddy. My favorite. Grab yourself a buddy, because we're gonna have a good time. All right, let's call it Thought Police in. Where my boy at? What happened? My boy jumped in, he jumped out. We have some guests who are going to be joining us tonight. They've been here, they've left. Maybe they have bad internet connections. I don't know. We'll find out. You know what? Screw them. They don't need them. So anybody got anything special they want to talk about tonight besides that? Besides that, let me see. Let's see where we are. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight has dropped a new trailer. We're gonna fucking watch. That looks awesome. And there's some other video game stuff we're gonna go over. Onimusha, Way of the Sword, the overview trailer. Have y'all ever heard of that? Apparently, it's a new PS5 game called. And I know we talk mostly PS5 games on Bonfires and Coffee, but I ain't been doing Bonfires and Coffee because so. We'll talk about it on here too. When my friends come, they can join me. We can talk about that, all that good stuff, and more. Until then, you want to see a firework display? Somebody got together and did a crazy firework display in Arc Raiders, and I thought this was awesome. Me and Ziggy need to do this shit. Me and my friend Ziggy the Duck Hunter, Sci-Fax, Casual Reviewer. I want to do that shit. That fucking amazing. My man went through fucking Buried City with a whole fucking loadout full of fucking fireworks, strategically placed them all over the place. Kaboom! Isn't that pretty awesome? What do you think, Sci-Fax? Let's add my boy to the stage. Hold up. I think we got some new, I thought we had like introductions or some shit. I thought they had like new introductions that they were trying. I guess not. Let's add my boy to the stage. Sci-Fax, what's going on, bro? What up?
Boo! Boo this man. Boo this man. Boo this man. You know, dude, everything on my computer was going wrong. As I've been trying to enter for like 10 minutes. It was like like, dude, even where it like connects my headphones, the icon was removed from my. Dude, everything is just going wrong. So I've been fixing things for like 10 fucking minutes. Well, actually, probably about 15 minutes when you text me or when I text you. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Well, I was starting to wonder if Twitter is down, because you know, like when I text people like the links to the
Well,
thing,
you
won't just say StreamYard, it'll show the fucking. Well, I text to your phone too, because on Twitter, now I know I do it on Twitter, and when it says it'll say StreamYard.com, and then it'll show like a picture, like you know, like a white and a white girl and a black dude, and when it doesn't show that, I'm like, he didn't get it. So I sent it twice, and you're like, hey, you know, I was like, I fucking knew it. So I sent it to your fucking phone, because every time I don't see that picture, I'm like, I bet you didn't go through. And then I'm like, I wonder if Angel didn't get it, because the same thing. I think it goes down like every week. It goes fuck down once. I don't know why.
Like the Bluetooth icon was removed from like my quick bar options for some reason, and that's how I connect my headphones. And I was just like, well, I'm not going to join if I can't fucking hear anything. So I had to go, and I'm like, what is the quick bar option for Bluetooth? And it's obviously it wasn't, it's accessories or whatever, but it's like even just something simple as that. I'm just like, wait a minute. It takes you a second to recalibrate because it's not something you think about. So I was just like, I was lost for like the last 5 minutes of just fixing that and fixing a couple other things. And also reconnect, like even just connecting my internet, because like I sat down on my computer and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, I'm connecting my PS5 literally right behind me because we were just playing. So I'm like, wait a minute, let me connect that. Let's do all this. So I sat down.
So you don't have to worry about
I need to do a splitter. Yeah. It's literally I bought 100 foot. I bought 100-foot cord just so I can actually connect right directly into my computer originally. But now that I do the computer and PS5, I need a splitter up here or just buy a second cord. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. Either way, I'm here now, and thank you for having me on. Always great to be hanging out with you. And we had I like to think that we had a great time on some Arc Raiders earlier.
A great time with some Arc Raiders, bro. It's getting, now that we're starting to understand and having a fun time. It's good. It's like we're not just dying consistently, and we're actually able to squad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, hey man, like I mean, if you die in that game, it's your fault. Like,
yeah. You know what I miss about online multiplayer games though lately is they're always 3 squads. It's me, you, and Angel. Like,
I don't like that 3 squad
I don't
thing.
like that shit. I wish like DK said, like, can I join? No, it's only 3. We got 3. You can't join us. It's like I don't know when they went from a squad of 4 to DMZ was like 3.
It's such a weird way to go from like when if you look back in like the 90s games, early 2000s, it's like, so you think like couch co-op, right? Couch co-op, or even arcade games. Even arcade games were 4 players. They had 4 players on one fucking arcade system. Where the fuck did even 4 players go? Like 4-player went out the window. They minimized it to 3. It's such a weird thing to me, because it's like, dude, on top of that, they had ways to do splitters and like other ways to do multi-taps and stuff. Like you could do I don't know if you remember the multi-taps on like PlayStation and other stuff like that. They had multi-taps to get you up to 4 players. Like
my thing is, so when
it was always Warzone, 4, it's always even. What's with this uneven shit?
There must have been some analyzing data to say that 3 is the players that'll continuously stay engaged. I always complain about like Warzone. If I have 4 players, me and 3 other people, before the end of the match, one person's gonna quit. It's inevitable. They're gonna be like, "Oh, sorry guys, my wife's calling. I gotta walk the dog," or "I'm just not really into it. I'm quitting." And it's me and 2 other people that actually give a fuck versus squads of 4. So I wonder if they like analyze that and like, dude, instead of just having somebody drop off.
Well, I mean,
just 3
if you're to go off
fucking engaged, you know what I mean? It has to be something psychological behind it. I don't know what it is, but
if you're gonna go off just 3 or whatever, it's like, I mean that would probably still happens with 3, where it's like, hey man, if 3 people can do it, then obviously 2 can. So obviously, like, hey, if I leave, I mean, if something comes up,
able to do it. It's
the same. It's the same difference, and then obviously then you bring it back another one, and it's like, well, if 2 people can do it, well, clearly I can solo it. If only 2 people can do it, it's just going to be harder. So it's like how far back do you got to keep continuously bringing it? But like if you design a game to be multiplayer in general, you need to have it more multiplayer accessible in general.
Like Call of Duty. If you want to do 3 players, trios, cool. But like right now, Warzone is duos.
Well, Call of Duty is designed to be
solos? Where's fucking where's trios?
That's the thing that Call of Duty is designed to be a one-man game. So anything above that is just you got extra help. That's all it is. It's a one-man game. No, I mean it's designed to be like it's a single-player game that just you can happen to have teammates with you. Like that's what a lot of these games are. It's like it's a one-player game, but you can have teammates or you can run it solo. When you design a game to be 3-man or whatever, or there's literally objectives that you can only complete with 3 people or something, like that's a little. I mean, it's not even taxing or whatever. It's harping back to the old school couch co-op type of deal, but there's a lot of people who even when you got people like us, like, hey man, we're all over the place. We obviously it's not couch co-op. It's not like I'd be like, hey Rock, come over and hang out and let's have a beer. It's like, oh cool, let me just drive 38 hours from fucking Carolina and sit on your couch and just hang out or whatever the fuck it is. It's like let's just hang out. No, it's like you can't do that. It's like we got to do it online. So they designed it to be online, but at the same time it doesn't totally work. But it's also still weird that I'm still just confused on why they chose 3, because that's like even Elden Ring did it 3, and Night Rain did 3, Arc Raiders did 3. It's like
Destiny,
they just realized did they just look at the data and they're like, dude, people don't even have 3 extra friends or something? Is that what happened?
That's what I'm wondering. If it wasn't enough players,
like, oh my god!
Like if you had quads, there's not enough players to keep the fucking.
It's so sad.
Game alive,
It's like
is that what it is?
It's so sad. Like if you think about it that way, it's like that's fucking.
Then deploy the bots. If that's the case, deploy some bots.
I remember we used to play.
Somebody.
We used to play 4-player games, and there would be people waiting to play the 4-player games. Like we'd have every kid in the neighborhood or in the block would be sitting there. Say you're playing Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, whatever it was, one of these big game, like whatever big game, and whatever kid was rich enough to have it at the time just had all the cool shit, and also had 4 controllers. Like you'd be sitting at his house and it's just like whoever lost, like it looked like it was like an arcade but at somebody's house. You know what I mean? Like you remember the old school arcades where it's like I got a quarter next, like that's my quarter. I'm number 5, and you just move the quarters down. It was like that. It was like that back in the day. And it just worked like that. But there was 4. There was always 4. It was an even number. It's like, hey, let's move them over. Where did it come to 3? Like, why did they just assume 3 is like the proper number? That's such a weird thing. That alone is weird to me.
When it comes like in what was like your like number 1 arcade game that stuck out to you that you?
Oh, Gauntlet Legends. Gauntlet Legends is my all-time favorite arcade game of all time. Like that and Metal Slug.
Mortal Kombat 2. I was at the age to when it dropped. I remember going to the mall and just looking over it. My aunts were like, "You're not allowed to play that game, Rockefeller. It's got blood and gore in it. It's adults." My aunts were like, my aunts don't want my nephews watching SpongeBob if they're not 13. That's how fucking Christian, Catholic, weird my aunts and stuff growing up were. Proper, yes sir, ma'am. You know what I mean? I'm like, I remember looking over at fucking Mortal Kombat and being like, dude, there's like 40 dudes over there beating the shit out of these joysticks. Like, I got next. I got fucking next, bro. I got fucking next. And motherfuckers had like, you take 1 quarter side fact, you put it up there. It costs $1 to play, but I got next.
Your quarter seals the spot. You know what's funny is like even still to this day, if you go to even a proper bar,
that still works.
That still works for pool tables even. Like no, like pool tables. Like you go up to a pool table, and I was like, hey, like they either have a chalkboard and you write they either have a chalkboard where you write your name and now your name's on there, or
that's right.
The only other way to do it is you leave a quarter on the
because you guys ass will be like, yo, we're gonna play here all night, bro. Oh, you were? Well, let me tell you how it's gonna work. After the end of this game,
I'm just gonna run this fucking table,
and you'll play net. You'll continue to play all night, or I'll win and I'll play the net game after that. That's how pool is. It's competitive. It's
dude. There's
faster and quicker. You can be like, fuck this dude.
There's a country bar literally right down the street, on the same street that I live on, and it's like every time I show up there, it's like, dude, I'll run that table all fucking night. As soon as my name comes up, it's over. Like I'll run it for the next 2 fucking hours. I'm stupidly good at pool.
I hope Saturday night G&G's meetup has a pool table and.
Dude, there's gonna be like 900 people there.
There's gonna be a whole bunch. They're gonna be like, this fucking dude is crazy. Everyone's gonna be making shorts. Be like, watch Golden Tee.
The only thing I'm concerned about with that meetup is like if we'll actually go and get to meet any of the people we want to go meet, just because the lines are gonna be like I know I can walk up just because I know I've met him a handful of times.
I'm not planning on meeting any of them.
They'll remember me.
I'm planning on meeting Extreme Mean. You know what I mean? Fucking smooth.
Yeah, I want to meet all the people. I want to meet all the chat. I want to meet the chat.
I'm not, like Friday Night Tights. I think they're doing that at MegaCon. Guess what? We're not going to be there. So if that's the case, we're not going to see Friday Night Tights in IRL.
No, so check this out. Check it out. So on Thursday when we go to pick up the tickets, also we actually don't have to go pick up our tickets. They should be, if you get the MegaCon app, they should just be sent to you on the app, because I did that today. I have all my tickets through the app, and they're just there. But Thursday I kind of want to go regardless, because not just like Jeremy and also Nerdrotic will be at Ripiverse. They have a booth on Thursday. They have a booth there on Thursday, and it'll probably be one of the easier times to go see them. That'll be the lighter day. If you go Saturday, dude, Saturday to go to meet anybody, or if you're like, hey, I want to go meet so and so, do whatever. Saturday's not the day, dude. That's the day that everything is going to be slammed.
Coming to the stage, Lady Maria. Oh shit, fuck, bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, Lady Maria. She's wild. She's crazy. She's a cat. I'm talking in her fucking tail.
I thought you were about to bring somebody on.
I am. But first off, I want to say, my boy Sergeant. I'm not going to stop saying that. Lieutenant Garantina just sounds weird. Sergeant Garantina sounds like perfect. You know?
Sergeant Garantina kind of rolls off the tongue easier.
I know. Lieutenant Garantina, I'm like, I'm sorry. Sergeant Garantina, what up, bro? Since Zadlaw slashed the budget,
it just rolls off the tongue easier.
38 million? It appears Gunn has lost an advocate he had shilling for his 2025 Superman movie. He got the budget slashed by 38 million. I'm glad you said that, because we're fucking around the intro right now. We're gonna go over fucking lanterns, and I want to talk about how cheap that shit looks. Not only cheap it looks, Sergeant, how reused everything that HBO / Paramount DC, and how are you spending $100 million when that fucking that Green Lantern suit that's not CGI'd, AI'd, which could have been done cheap as shit. Looks like I've seen
that. There's nothing in that trailer. I mean, I know we're gonna go over it, but it's like nothing in that trailer looks fucking. It looks worth money, right? It's like none of it. It all looks like I don't know. We could have filmed it on a fucking iPhone. Like you could have just filmed it on your iPhone or whatever. Just make sure the screen is clear and just hit that fucking shot. And
Can't
you
post
know,
on Twitter.
like take away some of the wires on that one flyaway shot when the guy goes to fly, and even the flyaway shot looks cheap. It's just like it just looks like he got bungee jumped away. Like what the fuck is that?
So you know what? Let's get over it. You know what? It's already.
Let's
30
do
minutes
it. Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. You know what I mean? Let's make sure I'm on the right one. Are we on Lantern right now? That's bookmark something else. So that's bookmark something else. Let's go over here. Oh yeah. I want Angel here for that if he's showing up. I don't know if he is showing up, but if he's here, he's gonna be like, yeah, I want to see that one, right? So I got a couple things I want to show, and the reason I want to show these is because first we was gonna watch Boys first. Fuck that. Let's get right into it, shall we? Let's watch the Lanterns. All right, I'll show you guys what I got right there. We got the Boys final season finale, Lanterns. Watchmen official HBO teaser from 6 years ago, because apparently the person who made this also makes Lanterns. And I want you all to have a visual, just like we did with like Superman at one time, like what we got from James Gunn, what we got in the 78. Like, is this better? And then we did with something else too. Like I think it was like Last of Us, like the video game trailer and the actual. Like this will be like, this doesn't look like Lanterns. What does it look like? So. Where's my music? I hear my music background. Let's pause the night driving. First off. Second off, let's say, hi, Leah Marie. How you doing, sweetheart? You want to watch the Lanterns trailer with us? I know you do. I know you do. So first off, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go full screen. Hopefully by Christmas, I'm looking into buying YouTube Premium, because I'll get like I won't have to worry about ads popping up. And like right there, I'm thinking about getting YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium should be effective. And if I'm going to start doing this more often, every week, at least 50 times, a year, it's to be worth it. So, dude, no,
YouTube Premium is totally worth it. I have it right now. Right? I can add you to mine. And I think it's
if
like
that's
an
the case.
No, I can add you to mine, but it's like an extra like $7 or something.
Then I'll pay for it. Instead of me paying $100, I'll just pay you.
Even so, instead of paying 15, it'd be 7. You know what I mean? So we can we'll talk about it behind this.
We'll talk about that behind the scenes, because YouTube, if you don't have YouTube Premium, it's actually worth it for what we're doing, to skip the fucking ads, to be able to download the video.
Well, if you're doing stuff like this, you're using YouTube videos and stuff. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it's that alone makes it worth it. And I mean, in the long run, it makes it way worth it. Like that.
So let's go to my banners, because I've been legit lately. Lanterns leaked, Cyfax. Before we play this, I want to put that banner up, because if you didn't know this. You guys manifested it early, Cyfax. You manifested it, so we dropped it early, right? James Gunn came out some stupid fucking tweet. You manifested it. So we gave it to you early. It leaked. WB has a fucking problem. Warner Brothers, DC, more specifically, of not being able to keep their fucking doors shut. You'll never see.
Oh, Marvel has the same thing going on.
No, you'll hear plot leaks of movies. You might get a screenshot that comes out of fucking Joinky, but then within 24 hours, that bitch is taken down, scrubbed for the internet, non-disclosure agreements.
Dude, did you not see the full plot leak of Doomsday?
The plot leak, but then you know what? There's no fucking. They didn't come out and guarantee that.
Well, there's no trailer or anything, because it hasn't been made yet. That's the reason it hasn't been leaked.
What I'm getting at is them coming out and saying this is the plot. That doesn't show any images, names. That could be a fucking hearsay. They also will probably get sued for doing that if they, you know what?
What I can say. Remember how even like it was probably almost 2 months ago.
Coming from Disney.
It was probably about 2 months ago when I was like joking around, where it's like, hey, I know all the plot, like I know all this, and I was throwing it out there. All the stuff that's in those leaks is exactly what I was going to say.
It's true.
It's literally it's all fucking.
We're all
true,
fans
dude.
of Nerdrotic
like,
here.
Which is crazy.
And what's even
what's funny is it kind of made me realize. It kind of made me realize like that my leaks are. It's probably the same people that is Nerdrotic's leaks. And also, obviously, Chris Gore. It's the same guy. Like we know a lot of the
Nerdrotic, because if you watch the dailies, most of the time Gary tells Chris, and then Chris says, "I heard it from a source." We all watch it. Gary knows somebody, and to me, in my opinion, somebody says this. He'll say, "Major doomsday spoilers ahead. Turn if you want to," and I always do. I don't want to hear this person.
It's kind of funny. Our somebody.
I don't want to hear that shit anymore.
Like there's somebody is like also somebody that we hang out with. Like I know I know the guy. Like I absolutely know the guy. And
but again,
like,
in my opinion,
he
if you know that shit, it's hard to keep a secret. If I'm the person that's working,
well, because like it's like a year away, and I know everything about it.
What I would tell you is Rock, give me some information, and I'd be like, well, what I want to tell you with sci-facts, I can't tell you anything. And if you want me to tell you, is it good or bad? I don't want to lie to you. I want you to be a fan and anticipate, are you a fan? And get ready for this to come out in DC. That's how I would present it. I would make sure that people are, if you're a fan of this, you're a fan. Me, I was a fan of DC and Lanterns. I believe in all this shit. You heard me hyping up forever. I was anticipating.
Well, to be fair, you're a fan of everything. Like,
well, I'm a fan of comic books.
Which is hey,
magic.
It's
over the top flamboyancy, fucking bam, explosions. You know what I mean? I want interaction, crazy. I want that. When I vision a Green Lantern film, like the average person, we got, and in this, when the movie we got, that Green Lantern movie, I heard a lot of people saying that movie sucked, man. That was the worst Green Lantern. I bet you looking back at that Green Lantern movie now, saying, I wish we had something comparable to that than compared to this shit. Because apparently, if you guys don't know, the Lanterns leaked. It leaked online. And more proof that it leaked is when we watch this fucking trailer, watch the lack of, let it again, better yet, no special effects in this fucking trailer. There's none.
That and it's like if you think about the word shitty and then like what the connotation that means is like brown and drapper and just like I don't know, the worst things about what you would look at your toilet. It's all brown.
There's
it's
no
all,
CGI
it's all,
to it. There's no
like
CGI
it's all browned
yet
out
because it leaked and they had to put this out 24 hours later. And everybody's like, "This," and so we're gonna.
Well, that's the thing when you think
let's just watch it.
Go for it.
And
handle it.
Keep an eye on the part where the white dude goes and flies in the air and say, "Why wouldn't they put magic or some kind of green air?" Because there's no CGI. Let's watch it.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are. All right.
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
Good shot.
Something is off here. I can feel it.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted. But stay the fuck out of my way.
I think she hates your guts.
It's the way she hates them.
This is a stupid plan.
Not that stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern's oath is to protect people. And we both know I do a better job of this than you.
This is my job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
You're old. You're tired. Your time is up.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Have you ever talked with the other Lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
So I've been hearing a lot of shit about this the past week. All right.
Oh, I got words for it. You start off with yours.
Let's break it down. So first, it starts off with what? That's we're gonna bring up. I like this little. There's something to be had here. When he's talking about the ring, like I heard you say, we've been training for now what, 2 months? So there's a good TV show here, Cyfax, right? Like, and I don't know if the buddy cop aspect was right, but there's a good foundation for a dialogue to be set up, for action to occur, and for a ground. We've been hearing a lot of negativity about this show, right? In my opinion, these two right now are going, they're training because they're going to go check out, if you don't know the synopsis, there's been a murder. We don't know who the murderer is, but just like
it's based off True Detective. Did you ever watch True Detective?
No.
So that's the show that like literally the people are trying to emulate. It's a True Detective season 1 specifically, but also the people who like I can't remember what the writer's name is, but it's like even the like one of the writers is from True Detective, so they're like, hey, let's do True Detective, but with superhero stuff in it, and that's why it looks so dark and gritty and whatever. It's because it's True Detective. It's literally that. So if you don't know True Detective, like this is gonna be.
You know what it looks like? Before we discuss anything about the DC,
it looks like fucking
Fargo, Watchmen,
not just,
HBO's Watchmen.
No, not just
Westworld.
You're missing a big one there.
What? Last of Us.
There's a bigger one. There's a bigger one. I had 5 seasons.
I don't know. That is Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. They might have dealt meth in it. Yeah. there you go. It has a very yeah. There you go.
Again, when it comes to this, what I had vision for like this cosmic.
But overall, it's True Detective. If you've seen True Detective, it's very the aesthetic and the tone, literally even down to the color scheme, is kind of the same. It's basically the same, and nobody wants that for us. Not just a superhero show, but a Green Lantern show, like a show about somebody who or like a character in general who is, like that's the other thing. Or even in the few seconds you've shown there, right, where it's like, hey, I've been training you. You don't train a Green Lantern. Like a Green Lantern doesn't train another Green Lantern. A Green Lantern is chosen after a Green Lantern is deceased. So like that doesn't happen. Like that's not how that really works. But also it's all about willpower and stuff like that. Like you're based on quadrants of space and all this other stuff. Like it's a way different concept. And to sit there and be like, hey, yeah, this is gonna be the next guy. That's not how unless Hal Jordan there dies and then the ring flies off and chooses somebody else, because even though he trained this guy, because he kind of seems like he's going to be a jackass, like the what's his name, Aaron Pierre or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Like if he ends up being a jackass and the ring like goes to fly to him and then it flies off and then it flies on to to Guy Gardner, who's also an asshole, but he might just be a better Green Lantern. Because at the end of this trailer, I know we haven't got that far yet, but they even say, or actually no, we watched the whole thing. So at the end, he was like, hey, there's no other humans. It's like, well, what about Guy Gardner? Guy Gardner is supposed to be a part of this universe, right? So is this before this, or is this before all this happened, or like before the Superman universe, or is this after? Well, like when does this actually take place?
Does this take place in past?
Because he says, hey, there's no other human, or
and he's
like,
driving
no
like
other...
a 70s muscle car, isn't he?
Yeah, so I think this might be in the past, and if so, that would imply that more than likely Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart both possibly die in this series. Like they might both die, and then that leads
That's a fucking car from the 80s at least. That's a fuck yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
an
that's
80s.
that's an 80s, that's a like late 80s car right there.
So let's not with that idea, sci-fi. Let's look and see if we can see any more like 80s like references in here. You know what I mean? If they're trying to hold, because I
What
think
am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong
No.
though? Like
No, and
yeah,
I think now you're saying that. I think this trailer is holding back a lot more than it's showing, and people have been criticizing it hard because one, it leaked, it wasn't ready, it wasn't finished. Let people finish their fucking instead of coming out and saying, "Hey, you know, so and so's gonna be in Avengers Doomsday," and I heard this, and when he shows up, he's gonna fight this person, and they're gonna be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" That sounds stupid as shit. I don't think you know what. At the end of the day, that might not get thrown out at the fucking editing, but we didn't even see that. Let me see the finished product, bro. And this is the finished product. There's no special effects in this. You know what I mean? It probably meant to come out like in 1983, post fucking.
It looks
we didn't
it
get that
kind
because they had to put it out in 20 fucking minutes because we leaked the fucking trailer online. It's like
it looks like it was designed to be like a 90s fucking buddy cop type of deal with but they just happen to have a budget of today's era, like, so the graphics look better, like it was filmed in 1080 instead of fucking 720 or some shit.
And some of these
That's
shots, I mean, again, I know it's not Lanterns
No,
universe,
that
outer space, look
well,
fucking great, bro.
just looking great for a second doesn't make a good show.
Well, what I'm getting at is, remember, like, you know, I love Welcome to Derry. Some of the fucking cinematography, what we didn't see, like these trailer shots, these stock photos. What we didn't see, which we had to pay for, even better shot. I can see a shot like this, also a shot of outer space, atrocitus, fucking shooting down.
I mean, if we were to go back, and watch the trailers for Welcome to Derry, how much it didn't give away of what was going to happen. It would actually make the show even better, like, because
exactly. So that's
like,
what it did.
The least amount that it's not showing us
back.
anything in this, like, overall that we'd want to see, but at the same time, you still want to see the stuff that will intrigue you to, like, the character, right? So it's like there's nothing here that intrigues you to be like, hey, I want to see Green Lantern. Even though they're like, well, we only called it lanterns, but it's like
if it didn't leak, I think there'd be CGI in this. When he takes off and flies in the air, he probably would have went and ignited his green around his suit, and you would have seen the green energy from the lantern fly around.
That's the thing.
Fucking lantern. It's like
so
a dark.
So I've heard that complaint. I've heard that complaint, but at the same time, if you look at even just the Superman movie, Guy Gardner is flying around. He doesn't have green around him. Guy Gardner doesn't have green around him.
You're right. You're right. I give you that.
When he's flying around, he doesn't have green around him.
Flying, he's activating the ring, though. Whether it's in the form of
there's shots where he's just kind of floating in the air, like, and there's no green around him.
He has green boots on. I guarantee he has green boots then.
Well, he at least has the suit. Well, kind of. He has his suit. So it's like, I guess there's that. But overall, he's just there's times where he's just floating. He's just floating around, like Guy Gardner just floats there with no green.
Not at least green boots on. That's a major flaw in DC, and that goes to show you that they're not taking care of or understanding the powers. You know what I mean? They're not even trying.
What's crazy about that is for how much they spent on so many other things. You couldn't just do a green fucking aura around this dude. Yeah. Like, you can't just do that. Like. Or even just do it on his boots to show that his boots are glowing. Like, I mean, even if you don't want to have him glowing green, just do it on his boots to show that, like, hey, he's using his power to levitate himself or whatever, to fly.
Gave us a spoiler for the channel, so you don't want to watch. You know what? He said the old guy is Sinestro, allegedly. We don't know that. I don't know that. That's the first I've heard of it. I don't know what old guy he's talking about.
That would actually that would kind of make sense. But yeah.
If it's an old guy in the background, it's like out of focus to the left right here. I was gonna say, I think this chick is a lantern. I think she's a lantern.
No, she's the love interest. And like, if you read any of the Green the Green Lantern comics. The Green Lantern comics, like, Hal Jordan is notorious for choosing women who it's not that they don't like him, but they're difficult women. Like, they're very difficult. So that's why he even makes that line where it's just like like, so when he says like, oh, or the other guy says, oh, she hates you or whatever, and he's like, no, it's the way she hates me. Like, he's actually saying it in like a playful way. He's like, no, he's like, I like the way she hates me, kind of deal. It's kind of like it's one of those things. So like that's actually kind of like a funny line. But if people don't know these characters, then that's not going to hit. It's just going to be like, oh, that's weird. But it's like, no, it's the way that she hates me.
I'm glad they're, like with the Guy Gardner character in the Green Lantern, they're actually understanding that there's
that's not Guy Gardner. That's Hal Jordan.
No, this is Hal Jordan. I like it with the Guy Gardner character in Superman. They're understanding that they're different characters. The way that Nathan Fillion portrayed Guy Gardner is like a fucking, I'm pretentious. I'm better than everybody. I don't give a shit. I really like that because that's how he's in the comic. Hal Jordan,
he's flippant and just being ridiculous, but at the same time, it's like, why would the ring choose that kind of person? But it's like, well, sometimes I think it comes down to like the ring chooses. I think it comes down to like you like the ring chooses the willpower of what's needed, right? So what's needed right now? We need somebody like that, right? So it's like, why? Because it's like, if you actually look at like some of these like the lanterns and the way that they are, and it's like, well, the willpower, like, because like the Green Lanterns are all about willpower. So Green Lanterns are willpower. Red is like rage. There's like, I don't know, 6 or 7. There's like 6.
Represent
is based on what, feeling. Like what you're. It's basically
rage, yellow is
literally emotion.
Emotion.
So it's like. So
green
it's like,
is,
hey, what?
Like envy.
But at the same time, it's like,
Yellow
oh, there's
is,
not somebody more emotional
cautionary.
than this, no more than. It's like, no, I think it's like, who's the strongest in this specific thing. But I think it actually goes further than that, to where it's like, what's actually needed. So like, you have the strongest willpower, but you're also going towards, like, overall, you're probably actually a good person, or overall, you're gonna do right or whatever. And it's like, I think that's what it is, because like the Green Lanterns in general are like they're police for a quadrant of space, right? Like it's like, and it's such a massive area. It's not just Earth, but it's like, obviously we're going to focus on Earth. Yeah, well, but it's like Earth is your main quadrant.
100 Green Lanterns because Hal Jordan takes over the Milky Way galaxy, or what are we in? The fucking our solar system. You know what? Through Pluto, Hal Jordan's got that shit taken care of. If he needs help, call the fucking right.
He's supposed to, yeah, and he should be able to jet there, just no problem.
Maybe it's getting overwhelming because
until he runs into Batman, and all of a sudden he takes his ring off. Do you ever see that? Do you see that movie? Like, that movie is great. Like,
well, Injustice, dude. That's what I said. Zack Snyder was kind of using the Injustice video game. And the way that Batman and Green Lantern interact, Batman beats Green Lantern. You're like, no way. But he beats him with like intellect and mind, letting them know that you can beat me, obviously, with your ring. But if you do that, just like we need to team up and beat the Arcs, Cyfax, the Arcs will win.
I can't remember which one it is, but it's like it gets revealed that Batman has a contingency plan to beat any of the superheroes.
Everybody, they don't know that. But he wants his Batman's fucking injustice is, I want to team up with you and help you. Please team up with me. I need your help. What they don't know is, actually, I have a fucking bomb that can fucking trigger a kryptonite bomb that can stop fucking. I have a fucking
Superman
that can stop Flash. He has the ability to stop every metahuman in the world, but he doesn't want to. He wants to be diplomatic about it.
No, well, he has a contingency plan too, because he's like, hey, all you guys say you're good, but like,
it's human nature. Even though
alien,
like, it's one thing, but human,
he's like, I'll stop he's like, I'll go out and stop all the crime I can, but at the same time, if I need to stop the people who are also stopping crime, technically, and if all of a sudden any of these people were to turn, they'd be a threat to humanity. So yeah, no, that's why Batman is one of the best and most recognized characters, because he knows how to like he has a contingency plan for everybody. Like,
so
that's why so many people like him.
First off, let's put my night driving back on. Shout out to my boy Tony, who's always coming through with some if you don't know my boy Tony, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna try to pronounce it right. Tony Elias.
Tony Ilias 2561.
Always on Film Threat, always on the nightcap with us in the DA's office, always coming through with some banger ops. He's in the loop like we are. He's a fan. And he said, Nestor, if you're out there, Rockefeller, that bald guy is not fucking Sinestro. The actor for Sinestro is Ulrich Thompson, who I don't know who that is, but he played Proctor from the TV show Banshee. This dude is rumored to be atrocious.
Dude, Proctor from Banshee. Oh, dude, I didn't see him in this trailer, dude. Banshee is a great TV show. If you never watched it, it's really good. That's actually where the actor for Homelander came from. He's awesome in it. Dude, that show is great. If you ever want to watch it, I don't know, behind the scenes. I think it's on HBO, but if you want to watch behind the scenes sometime, dude, that show is fucking great.
Tony's always got some great bangers he's talking about. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't ever because I play too
many
video
Sci-Fax
games.
got it right.
So I'm like, you know what? If he just like, you know what? I'm a fan for Tenet. Everyone's like, Rock, Tenet sucks.
Proctor's so Proctor in Banshee is like an ex. Well, I mean, he's technically like an Amish dude, right, but he left being Amish, but then he's like an Amish. He's basically like Amish gangster. Which is kind of weird. It's kind of.
I've never seen Homelander in anything besides Homelander. So,
you gotta check out Banshee. And dude, also,
he's fucking awesome.
There's so many characters in that. Let's just put it this way: there's so many hot women in it. And let's put it this way: any hot woman you see in that show, you're gonna see their tits. You're gonna see them naked. You're gonna see him naked.
I've only seen him do
Dude, he is so good in Banshee.
He's so good as Homelander. But when he's not Homelander, he's completely opposite. A nice, really well. You're like, dude, this dude's like a hateful Yahtzee. It's like he's an actor, and he plays Homelander to a fucking T. And you're like, dude, I would like to see him do something else. I love people like that.
Tony Ilias is
make people believe it.
Tony Ilias is correct in literally every statement that he's made right here. Proctor's an ex-Amish dude, Amish mafia bosses. It's Anthony Starr's best role. It has tons of hot women and sex in it, dude. It's pretty banging. Dude, it's a great show. What's crazy is dude, I'll put it this way. It's one of these shows. It's one of these shows that even the first episode alone will sell you on the show because of how crazy the premise is. The premise of the show. So I don't even want to give it away to you because if you've never seen it, you never heard of it. Just watch the first episode and you'll be like, "What the fuck is this?" It's kind of
Tony,
crazy.
why I got you here?
The whole setup is crazy.
I don't want you to leave before I tell you this, Tony. I was telling Sci-Fax before you jumped in. I think obviously you know this leaked, right, Tony? I think it's unfinished. It leaked. We know it leaked. So, which means if it leaks, you don't want somebody seeing potato quality of my project, of my fucking artwork. I'll put it out without CGI special effects as is. This is what I was going to put out, but I was going to add CGI to it, obviously. We hadn't gotten there yet because it comes out in what? 4 months from now?
Dude, okay. So, well, check it out, though.
No CGI. What I see here is good. I'm willing to watch this and know and they're not spoiling anything. I didn't know whose atrocity is. I don't know who the Sinestro is. I see the little elements. If you're a Green Lantern fan, you see the little elements of, is this a Lantern? It is. Oh,
you could take Ryan Cannell and whatever was they mentioned if you were to take 3 to 5 seconds of this trailer out of it, of him flying, the one shot of the lantern and then the ring, and you just take those shots out, you could take about 6 seconds out of this trailer and you would have no idea this is Green Lanterns.
That's not fair. I can do a project side
bullshit
video.
Bullshit.
Hear me out. Wait,
what else?
I can do a
what
project,
else is there?
Right? I can do a project that I can do 70% of it, 75% of it, and not do the 25% finishing touches, and I'll put it out and you'd be like, Rock, this isn't that awesome. But I haven't added the AI, the fucking pop 25%. You haven't given me what I need to catch your attention. The little fucking psychological fucking every 15 second wing.
It's a trailer. This was already cut. This was already cut together, dude. And all this shit is already cut together.
This is cut together, but there's no CGI.
Okay, well,
in it.
look at the whole trailer in general, and where would you throw CGI? Where would you throw?
I'll show you the perfect spot where I'll show CGI. Let me
throw it on there. Throw it on there. Oh, him flying? You want to surround him in green?
Kind of green from the fucking rings that you know he's flying around?
Again, if this is going to be back in the past or whatever, look at Superman. Guy Gardner didn't have green around him. He just flies.
See, like Tony said, this is only a day
So
or too early.
you don't need it. You don't need it in this universe. They're not surrounded by green.
See, I was like, there's no fucking CG. And when you told me that, you're like, what about Superman, Rock? There's no. Okay, you're right on that. But wouldn't he at least
I'm
have
100% right on that.
You're right on that. You're right. I forgot about that because this is a different fucking universe. And
no, it's the same universe.
No,
I mean,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's I mean different. I mean, it's not the Snyder universe, which is more consistent with the comic book lore.
Dude, Snyder got more shit right than they did.
This is the fucking gunverse that we just fly here. Our fucking our costumes are not made of CGI fucking green orb lantern energy, cosmic energy. They're made of fucking leather, not even nth metal. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, if you would have said that which we're supposed to be green and is gold now instead of where it's supposed to be green here, and then it's fucking like black on the outside, which is green, and I'd call it like fucking sepatone fucking green swamp shit color.
I mean, overall, you kind of nailed like the whole idea at the beginning of talking about it in general when you paused on the suit. The fact that there's a suit in general is wrong because there's no suit. There's no suit.
It's kinetic energy.
The suit is the ring. The ring makes the suit. Yeah, that alone is wrong. He wouldn't have it hung up in his fucking closet.
Unless
what the fuck is this? It's not like you're dusting it off from the 80s or some shit, and you're like, hey.
Maybe he doesn't get erect anymore, side fact. Maybe the ring doesn't have its power, and he doesn't get erect anymore. So he wouldn't sew himself a nice leather costume to remember what it's like to be a lantern. I'm like, what the fuck? If that's the real costume, we have an issue.
The simple fact that like we can sit here and talk for like 40 minutes to an hour, give or take, about a fucking 2-minute trailer on how wrong
fans in the goddamn fucking booth, the writers would be like
40 minutes to an hour about how wrong everything is over a 2-minute trailer should say everything you need to know about a trailer. And it's like we're not even more likely, and I could bet you aren't as much as I am. I'm not the biggest Green Lantern fan. Like I don't know too much about these characters, but I know enough to know that everything in this is wrong. Like why can I talk about this? Why can you talk about this for 40 fucking minutes or more and know that everything about it is wrong? Like everything about this is terrible. And just think about, I don't know, actual fans of Green Lantern who are like the biggest fans of that, who have way more to say about it than we do. And it's like we can point out all the fucking mishaps. We can just point it out. Just imagine if you're a Green Lantern fan for the last, like, I don't know, 30, 40 years, however long Green Lantern's been around. It's crazy.
I didn't see Kate's video, but I remember that video, the 2017 Power Rangers. She said in his video, love it or hate it, the 2017 Power Rangers movie, but at least the costumes look like they were supposed to be for the most part. That's what it is. If I don't know his story, like the background or like
the story in that was terrible, but the costumes were on point.
Here's a great example. My nephew's trying to tell me a story. You know what a miraculous is, Uncle Rockefeller? A miraculous. If you got young nephews that are in 3rd, 4th grade, yeah, it's a miraculous. It's got a cat noir and his person, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If you showed me a little girl dressed up in a ladybug costume and some little bleached blonde haired dude with a fucking black tights, I'd be like, oh, that's cat noir and ladybug. Visual representation. I get it from visuals. I understand it from looking at it. Oh, I know what that is. You don't have to tell me. I can see it. You know what I mean? This is like.
Yeah,
You know?
a lot of these things aren't hard to begin with. It's like, and that's some of the things that obviously we complain about. It's not just the what do you call it, like the race swapping, right? Race swapping is one thing, but at the same time, overall, do you look like the character? That's kind of like that's the most people's complaint. Do you look like the character? Now, if the character is just like fully covered, like, and maybe like when they're not covered in a scene or so and they happen to be black, whatever, nobody would care. But as long as your suit looked good, you could pull it off, whatever. But it's like, if obviously you're white, you're Asian, you're black, you're whatever, it doesn't matter. But it's like, if you look like the character, most people will be like, hey, at least we got a visual representation of what I read on my comic, what I read in my book, what I read in whatever the description. It's like, don't get me wrong, like even him, like this guy could be like, he can pull off an old Hal Jordan.
I like him. I think, I don't like the Conan.
That's not a big deal. Also, the other guy looks like he could be fucking Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart.
They look like they look it, but it's like the story that's trying to tell.
I can write that.
The story that
he's a little light skin for Jon Stewart, but you know what? He's black. At least we got that fucking right.
We actually said that like about a year ago when all this shit was announced. I mean, it was because the guy who's playing Jon Stewart, what's his name, Aaron Pierre or something like that. He had that movie that came out on Netflix called Rebel Ridge or whatever, and it was like he was playing a Marine, and I was just like, even when that came out, I even remember saying while that came out, because we were talking about it, I was like, dude, this guy would make a good Jon Stewart. Like, he looks the part. He's a decent sized dude, jacked. Even his eyes are the same color. Like, this guy looks the fucking part. And then they cast him as it, and it was like, okay, cool, right on. But then I feel like they cast him in the wrong story, like, or they just didn't do, like, don't get me wrong, who knows? Maybe the story ends up being phenomenal. Maybe this will be like, I don't know, what was one of the last shows that looked kind of whatever. A lot of people were saying like Night of the Seven Kingdoms was looking kind of whatever. I mean, a lot of us who read the books knew that it was going to be great. It ended up being probably one of the best shows in the last, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. But a lot of you guys, even you, Rock, I remember us all watching the trailer, you guys were like, that shit's, you're like, this looks weak, blah, blah, blah. Even you said it.
What,
and
for
then
Lanterns?
It turned out, no, for Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I
still haven't seen that yet. I thought it looked.
You got to watch it.
I didn't think it
no,
looked
you
weak.
absolutely did.
I thought the trailer looked weak. I didn't think it showed.
No, you're. But
at the same
time, you're right.
That's a good thing.
No, at the same time, you're right with without knowing the books. So it's like the trailer didn't sell it that well. But then
if you're
being
a book
one of the
holder,
best
you're probably
shows out
I
there
don't want
in
to see
general.
it because there's probably a lot of spoiler shit in that, and they were trying to hold it back to where people are like, you know what, and that's what I want. Like in this trailer, even if they had the CGI in it, I showed this just because this is the guy that made it, and I was like, you know what, I want to see if it looks similar to it. It fucking does, doesn't it? Cowboy boot looks exactly the same. You're like, is that fucking Watchmen? It's exactly the same. But
well, I've seen comments where it's like, so what are some of the most popular things right now out there right now? And it's all Taylor Sheridan stuff. So it's like
Taylor Sheridan shit
and
cowboy shit.
Yeah. So what do we do?
Props. I've seen that.
Like, why do you set like intergalactic police in a fucking Midwestern town? What a weird concept. Like,
now there's one
so
part of the
stupid.
like you see like scorch marks, like something that crashed in the ground. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but are we gonna get anything cosmic? In my opinion, I don't even want to see a Midwest town. I would have put it in a fucking city. It'd be
the problem is the same problem we get with any of these shows, and we're getting the same problem with we get with a lot of these shows where it's like nobody's going to be in the suit, nobody's going to do anything until the last episode. The last episode, boom, let's use the power. And it's like, oh, I was powerful all along. Like, couldn't you have stopped this on episode 1? Like, when you have somebody who's like cosmically powerful, stopping something that's, I don't know, a basic crime like selling drugs. It's gonna be like that sheriff lady is selling drugs, trafficking people, or what. Like, don't get me wrong, those are all terrible things. But it's like this person is supposed to be like a cosmic police. Like, he deals with, I don't know, the universe, like, or at least a quadrant of the universe, and is like, oh, he's stopping drug use, or he's stopping child trafficking. Like, why are you taking such a powerful thing and then just doing it to? Don't get me wrong, it's a bad thing. These things are bad, but that's not the guy. Like, that guy is so far beyond. Like, that's like taking a cosmic police dude and being like, hey man, you got to walk the beat. Like, you're on traffic duty. Like, that's traffic duty to a Green Lantern. Like, what are you talking about? It makes no fucking sense.
I think there's something there. I believe in HBO. Every time HBO is one people.
Dude,
that
I hope the show's good, because I actually liked Aaron Pierre. Did you watch Rebel Ridge on?
I did, but that's one
okay,
that
he
had,
was actually really good at it. He actually really
amazing,
surprised
right?
me in it. And I remember even when I was watching it, one of my first thoughts was, I was like, this guy would be actually really good as Jon Stewart, because he's like 6'4", 6'6", like, he's a tall black dude, ripped. Like, he looks like the tip, like, he looks like the poster boy for a Marine, and then he has like the green eyes, and like, so he already looks exactly like. I mean, come on.
HBO doesn't let me down on their products. Their projects, they never let me down. They're pretty fucking good. And to me, because I know this leaked, and I think there might be more to it, and I hope the trailer isn't holding back. I know Watchmen wasn't that big of a success to people because this guy did Watchmen, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't astounding, but it'd be something I'm really willing to watch if they were gearing up to go to something bigger. If at the end of this we actually get a cosmic thing and people are like, okay, this is cool, and because of this first season we made a little bit of money.
Hold on, can you highlight
some cosmic shit?
Can you highlight Nestor Pineo's comment that says, so you're basically saying they're going to Smallville, the series? No, I don't think they're going to Smallville, the series. Like, I actually almost wish they would, because Smallville series did the Buffy route and stuff like that, whereas like the Monster of the Week, and I think that's what I actually think. Some of these, if you're going to take some of these superheroes and bring them to the screen, you need to do something like this, where it's like the Monster of the Week, because there's so many bad guys, so many whatever, and then just bring them into new age stuff with the new age technology, like new age effects and stuff, right? And like, you could do it, and then also have the overarching theme, which is, I think, what most of us talk about. It's like, even if you were to do Batman, I would say the same thing with Batman. Batman, as much as we like Batman and movies and stuff, you need to do like kind of almost a Smallville approach, or since you brought it up, let's use Smallville. But it's like, you need 20 episodes, do an overarching thing, but there's an underlining theme that just rides out the season, and maybe have a couple joke episodes in between, while at the end, boom, here's the big reveal, and you do 20 episodes of it, like what we used to do, and it would fucking kill right now. It would destroy television. It would be the most watched thing in general today. We don't have it anymore. It's so weird. It's like, our best television shows have 8 to 10 episodes, and they can barely get through that without having to do so much filler that it actually kills some of their endings. It's like, why is your penultimate episode your best fucking episode? That shouldn't be a thing. Like, why do we look forward to the second to last episode more than we do the last episode? Like, that shouldn't be a fucking thing. That should not be a thing. It's
like Verbal Riot posted.
It's so disappointing.
He's like, if the only DC had street level characters would actually fit a true detective style story. He started posting like the 91, like, if you wanted to make this,
I didn't even see this.
Yeah, not only that, he had
Dude,
that's a good one.
DC has so many street level characters to the point. Just, I mean, you can literally you can go back and watch like the Batman animated series, the 90s one or whatever, and it's like you can watch it and there's technically kind of not a through line. There's like minor hints here or there, so it's a weak through line. Overall, each episode is kind of standalone, but overall you eventually get like what it's going for, and you could kind of just recreate that and make a stronger through line, and it would totally work because it was just an animated series. But you could just recreate that, probably turn it into 40 minutes an episode, and do that weekly, and everybody would eat it up. It's already there. It's already there.
Verbal Rise said, why would you want to watch something like this, Sci-Fax, when you can watch two old dudes ride around for 7 weeks in the car together in the fucking middle of the Midwest? I was like, exactly. This is what people want when they think of Green Lantern. Lex Luthor. If you gave Lex Luthor like that, and his fucking power suit with a green shield and fucking had his fucking kryptonite staff, Uncle T wouldn't be mad at this. If I was using my fucking Green Lantern like this,
Elias is saying Injustice games are goated. Yeah, like the
goated.
cinematics in these, they're fantastic.
Now,
I don't care for the gameplay just because I don't like fighters like that, but that's just me as far as the gameplay goes. But the cinematics are fantastic.
But if you like the Justice League part where like fucking Superman fights fucking Aquaman and Wonder Woman and fucking and what's his face comes at them, a cyborg, and he goes looks at Flash, that's all from Justice League, Injustice. That was game sequences. They're like, we should do this in real life. You know what I mean? Trying to fight the Kryptonian and just we've already done it CGI. Let's fucking do it real, and it'd probably be bad as fuck. The best part of fucking Justice League is when all four try to attack the Kryptonian, and like he's just fucking sitting there holding him. He goes,
well, I mean, when he's holding them both, and then his eyes shift to the Flash because the Flash
shift, you're like,
his shift, and you're just like,
dude?
he's that fast. It kind of like that alone shows how much power Superman technically has.
Yeah,
he's just like I'm actually as fast as you, Flash. It's just like like my eyes can shift as fast to see you. Like that, and just in that split second, it explains how fucking overpowered Superman is. Which is that's always been the problem with Superman, is like to show that like that's how you, like, even writers, if you look at writers of Superman in general, they say it's so hard to write Superman because like basically the only way to write Superman is you got to find some way to throw in something that basically negate it's either kryptonite or you got to negate his powers. And then they were like, oh well, you do mental stuff. Well, you do mental stuff, or like psychic or whatever. And then they also fucked that up because like there was an episode, if you remember it or not, but Superman all of a sudden developed like fucking psychic powers too, and he was actually talking psychically. So it's like, oh, they fucked that up too. Superman actually has like a psychic power because he's just so overpowered. So I get it. He's super hard to write, and if you're gonna sit there and look at him as a blunt instrument, you can't be I don't know. You can't use him as like an everything tool. Like you can't spread it out because he's such a blunt object.
Rockefeller, watch 2011 Green Lantern animated series from Cartoon Network. It's amazing. Gives you some of the best Green Lantern lore ever with red, blue, orange, velvet, etc. lanterns. I'm digging it. I like it. You know what? If you play Injustice 2, you don't really get stories, but I mean, you get like, you have to read descriptions, like what I'm for in Elden Ring, and I play the multiverse fucking shit. I know a lot about the Green Lanterns. The lanterns. All the lanterns, I'm hoping Dexter pops up in this. If Dexter pops up in this, which I'm sure he will, because it's a James Gunn thing and he's all about the crazy weird characters, that should be good. That should show you a lot. If that's Atrocitus, I didn't see any remnants of a cat around in Jill. There should be.
Well, Maybe I missed a part of like what the Green Lantern's powers actually are. So he can create anything at will, right? So it's like, why wouldn't he just create?
That he thinks so.
Sure. But like when you're fighting somebody, wouldn't you just create something in the middle of somebody's body to expand it and explode, or like just to expand something?
The ring has energy.
Can he not do that?
It can, but the ring also has capability of energy. Similar to
so let's create energy in the middle of somebody's heart or like in the middle of their body.
You didn't let me finish. It has a capability. So let's say the ring is the green ore is made out of wood. Let's say that green ore is actually the physical property comparable to wood. If my body is made of iron like a Kryptonian, what's putting wood inside of me and expanding going to do? Nothing. I'm gonna shit that shit out like they're gonna be. There goes your wood.
Well, if I put it in the middle of your heart, I'm gonna fucking expand your heart. Like, what are you talking about?
It can expand,
mass. I'm putting mass.
If it's stronger than the material that it's trying to expand, it will be able to do that. So that's why it never really works on the Kryptonian. Won't you put it inside the Kryptonian's heart? Because the Kryptonian's energy source, aura, power won't allow for that to happen. It just doesn't.
Well,
because
Kryptonians could heal
the energy source giving off from the lantern.
Well, Kryptonians could heal essentially or whatever, but it's like if I were to just expand, I don't know. I mean, dude, literally humans are susceptible to air. Like if you were to just poke somebody with air and hit them with a fucking air pump and put it into your veins, like it'll kill you. It'll like the heart palpitations will fucking kill you. So it's like, wouldn't you just, I don't know, expand somebody's heart or put a bubble in their heart, like something like you can imagine anything. And
similar to me taking my get the fuck down, similar to me taking my nose and going and blowing my internal air outward and busting my ears. Imagine if you're trying to squeeze air in my vein and I can go, and I had the ability, the strength to go and shoot you off of me. It wouldn't work.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're talking about ears in your brain or whatever, what if you just imagine a bubble around somebody's brain and it cut off all their nervous system? Cut off all their throw a bubble inside their or like around their brain and cut off all their nervous system. So nothing goes, and all of a sudden they become paralyzed, and now you I don't know, kill them.
So like, dude, I like where you're going. You're coming. You're a fan. And
I'm coming from logic.
You're coming from logic. You're coming from an idea of question everything. But so if you're going to question everything, now we need to ask, what are the capabilities of the lantern ring? How strong is it? Let's say it's a strong 7. If my internals are a strong 8, I don't give a fuck if you get inside of me. You're gone. You know what I mean? So we need power levels.
In theory, you could just construct something inside of somebody in theory with your willpower and then just explode them. Like, right?
Too.
So
this is
like you could just explode them because your construct is where they are, and then boop, bop, and it's like you could just be exploding people all the time. Like,
yes, you can, but also Green Lanterns, more not lanterns. Green Lanterns have a higher duty, have ethics, have morals. They have green,
and then maybe that might turn you into a Red Lantern.
Atrocitus, a Red Lantern, he will do that. He will pop your shit. He will put his fucking ring up your nose, and go boom, and pop your fucking brain.
You can do that, like just your willpower or your anger. It's like in theory, you could just be blowing people up left and right. Like if like I get it. Maybe there. I'm sure one of these comics tells the limit of these powers, but in theory, you just be popping all you just pop all your adversaries. Like you just be like, fuck that guy, and it just explodes.
The lanterns are big energy collectors that we get. We collect energy, harvest energy from the core.
Well,
that's how we call the lantern core.
You harness the type of energy. So you harness willpower, you harness strength, you harness anger, you basically harness different emotions, and each one of those emotions you can kind of expand it.
Multiple lanterns can charge their ring off of one lantern. So the lantern is an energy source that is that is drawing energy from the main source out of the fucking the main hub. We are now in central locations, forward operating bases, aka Earth. Me, John Stewart, and Green Lantern all charge our rings from it until it's drained, just like a shield from Arc Raiders. I got 100% durability.
I mean, it kind of sounds like
durability.
they took the idea of like certain religions and gods, right? So it's like they do that with certain movies and whatever. It's like, hey, if you stop believing a certain god, that god is actually drained in their powers because nobody's praying to that god anymore.
Well, not just that, it's just people like you that had
instead of that, they took like emotion, and so it's like, well, if everyone's happy all the time, well, nobody's sad. So the depression ring or whatever. I'm just throwing a hypothetical out there, but it's like, that ring wouldn't be as powerful as the other ones or whatever. And it's like, so you'd want to find ways to make everybody depressed or whatever. So that'd be the bad guy. But whatever.
Core is such a great concept where it's feelings, emotion, that they can invoke so much in this storytelling. I don't see them showing a lot, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that last year, 2025, was the year of the trailer boys. Every first trailer we got was awesome. The second trailer showed you what really the fucking project was about. This, to me, it being leaked, I don't give a fuck. I can still see this was in production before James Gunn. All right. I have hope that this is not only HBO, pre-James Gunn, that with the lanterns and the gay Hollywood LGBTQ community they got, this is the Rainbow Lantern Corps. They can do a lot with it. If they even have a little hope of understanding of how the Lantern Corps work, this could be a decent show. With it, this is no CGI in the trailer, man. I think all the overreaction for no CGI is bullshit. You know what I mean?
I could go with that to a degree, but I feel like I can predict what this show is going to be, which I'm going to do right now, which is, so check it out. So the show is going to be the two lanterns. One of them is training the other one because for some reason that's how they do it in this universe. Whatever,
I don't know why that
doesn't
is.
matter.
They did it in the movie. I mean, you got to show them how the fucking ring works. I get it. I got to show you how to manifest energy.
The main lantern he's a dickhead. He's gonna fall in love with the bad guy, who is obviously the woman sheriff. He's gonna fall in love with the woman sheriff.
You think she's the bad guy?
She's the bad guy.
She's
the bad guy. No. She's the bad guy. She's
like
gonna be the bad guy of the
town. Bad guy, because James Gunn's universe.
I don't know about white supremacists. It might have a little bit of connotation towards that, but I don't think that's gonna be the main focus.
Just like, oh my god, it's black.
No.
There somewhere.
It's gonna be a little bit of that, and then he's even in the trailer they allude to him dying because that might be the only thing accurate is like once one lantern dies, then the ring goes on to the next person. Because in the trailer alone, they make it seem like anybody who puts on the ring becomes a lantern, which is not how that works. But they're making it seem like that's how it works.
It does, but I mean, you don't necessarily become a lantern with experience.
Well, the ring chooses. The ring chooses.
Yes.
So,
but.
No, well, let me keep going. Let me keep going because just while I'm on my train of thought. So it's like he'll eventually die. I'm assuming probably around the penultimate episode. He'll die on episode 7 because it'll be only 8 episodes or some shit. And then John Stewart will get the ring. He'll actually realize that a bunch of the stuff that the other guy told, or Hal Jordan told him, was actually very true. And he's gonna have to actually kill like the sheriff chick or make her go to jail in some way because nowadays they don't kill women. So it's like he'll jail her, and then he'll be the new Green Lantern. While also, boom, there will be a cameo from Guy Gardner, and they'll be like, oh, actually, there was more than one Green Lantern. It'll be something like that. Watch. Like I know that was kind of vague, but at the same time, I feel like I'm gonna be right.
It's confirmed that Hal is passing down his ring to John. They'll be sharing the ring in the show, which makes no sense to see them. They're supposed to have they're sharing the ring? Now, like I just said, sharing the lantern makes sense.
If like, hey, if you're like I could see something. Hey, if you have an apprentice lantern and like look, you can get empowered by the lantern and you get like minor powers here or there. Maybe you're a little bit stronger, maybe you're a bit faster. I don't know the books. I don't know. Like, so like I'm ignorant to the books. I have no problem saying that. It's all good. But it's like, I think that would be a kind of a cool concept. It's like, hey, if you want to train somebody, you got to go up to the lantern. You'll get imbued for X amount of time, whatever it is. It's like, oh, I got imbued for 4 hours. I'm kind of a superhuman, whatever. That would be a cool concept if they pull something like that off. Like, that would be kind of cool. But I don't know how the books work like that. But even Tony Elias 2561 here says everything Syphax is saying will probably happen and be absolute trash. Exactly. I'm not saying it in a good way. I'm just saying it as like, as somebody who's watched way too many things. I feel, and you know what's funny is not just this, but it's like I say it all the time, even on DA's show, and it's like I point out stuff, and it's like, you know how many times I just see the chats saying Syphax is right, Syphax is right. There's like, don't get me wrong, I don't have the most followers and I don't have the most people who subscribe to my channel or whatever I talk about, but the people that do probably realize it's like that motherfucker was right every time. And I appreciate every single fucking one of you. It's because there's a reason I say it is because I watch more than everybody else gets to watch, and it's not because I want to. It's more just, I don't know, I like watching movies and TV shows and stuff, but also after a while of watching all this stuff and reading all these books and all this stuff, you start patterns come about. So it's all pattern recognition. That's all it is.
Let's move on to the next one, Syphax. We've been talking about lanterns too long. I hope it's good, but I want to talk about this because we got about an hour, half hour left, 45 minutes of shit, but half hour. Scary Movie 3, bro. Have you seen it? Have you seen the trailer? I know you have, right?
Oh yeah, I'm down. Let's check it out again.
Let's watch this one again and watch all the fun shit that they. I love how it starts off in Jason. Goes to Terrifier, Megan, the fucking dancer. So it goes through all these years of, and it shows that. We'll talk about this on the other side. Let's do it. I love the Megan costume. It's great.
Guess who's back?
Shit.
Back again.
My God, he stabbed her. Not her. My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them.
We back.
Attention, please.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I have been preparing for this for years. Hello, Mother. You look like shit. Should we hug? I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay. Thank God she didn't say Trump supporter. I'm just glad she said I'm a Trump supporter.
Hey there.
Instead of
We're here to
Republican.
tell the
Thank
Halloween
God.
party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay?
Sing.
Stop smiling!
Run, bitch, run!
No wedding medicine!
Mom, Santa gave me a severed arm. Be sure to thank him.
What the?
Cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Holy shit!
Help!
Bitch, we on break. So you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my falafel and my pork rinds. Bitch.
Guess who's back?
I stopped it halfway through just because I wanted to make sure I watched it on stream. Dude, did you see they brought back? I need to go through and see if anybody caught that one. I don't know if everybody caught that one. I didn't know that.
Oh no, they brought like everybody back.
But this
so
is
like even the barricade at her house, like if you watched Final Destination, the last one that they just came out with, that's a reference to that. Like they kind of they referenced all the good. They're not even. I don't know.
You know this
not
is
scary movies.
You know this is.
Wait, who? Which one?
The cop. The cop.
No. Who's that?
I love fucking scary movies. Hey, did anybody know who this is?
Bloodlines.
He's the fucking. Shut up, Cindy! You shut up! You're not gonna tell anybody. You hear me? You shut up, Cindy! It's for the first one where he's beating the shit out of her. That's him.
Yeah.
You didn't see shit. You hear me? You didn't see shit, Cindy.
He's just not just beats the shit out of her.
Dude, they brought everybody back. I was like, that's it. That's fucking awesome, dude. It is. It's like, yeah.
Johnny Elias says weapons, scream, terrifier, the subsets, etc. No idea. There's a few other ones too, man. But it's like they're doing what these movies used to do, which was like, hey, whatever horror movies were out at the time, they spoofed on them. It's a spoof. Like we used to have these all the time, not just scary movie, but it's like they even did it with superhero stuff. They had these all the time, and not all of them hit, but there were scenes that hit. There were certain scenes that hit. But it's like if they can pull this off, and it's actually funny because it's like even like through the trailer, and like if the trailer is like a judge of what the movie is going to be about, it's like that. So the trailer I feel is like the safe jokes. If they go harder in the movie, oh my god, it's gonna kill. It's gonna fucking kill. It's going to kill. Like it's gonna be great because the jokes in the trailer are like, I don't want to say mediocre, but it's the simple stuff. It's the stuff that we've been saying for years, like just like I don't know, just like the transgenderism stuff, like all that stuff, whatever, however you want to look at it. It's easy pickings. All this stuff is all the things that are like a thing now are easy pickings. They're just the easiest things to joke on, and nobody's doing it, and we're all wondering why has nobody picked up on it. Well, maybe this might be the answer to it. Maybe it might be the answer.
Here we go. Ready? Let's turn that real quick.
No, I was talking about the note. I got one too.
Bobby had the baby
Somebody
penis?
knows.
Yeah, that's bullshit, Cindy. Look, someone's just trying to fuck with us, you guys.
We have to call the police, Greg.
You call the police, and I'll kill you myself.
Everyone's just looking around.
And you know what? That goes for all of you guys. That psycho wants a piece of me. Bring it on.
God. I kind of forgot about that. He just body slams her.
Remember that guy we killed last year? So I'm like, shut the fuck up, Cindy. You shut the hell up. You hear me? Just piece of shit out of her for no fucking reason. Like, dude, these two movies, if you don't, I got both of these and I watch them probably every 3 months. Halloween, I watch both of them back to back. This one where they go to the fucking, it's supposed to be they go to what's the actual movie it's supposed to be? They go to the haunted house, and it's like
I can't remember what the movie is.
I can't remember what the actual movie is, but fucking this one. First one, Scream.
Think about
The second
what's it called? What's the
Clue?
it's like
Is it
Steven
Clue?
Spielberg or whatever.
It is Clue, right? The Shining. What is it? What's the
Shining.
second?
I think it's The Shining. The Shining.
Well, the
The
Shining's
Shining.
in it, but what's like the actual like they go to the house? It's supposed to be like Scooby Doo or like the Clue. Or, I think it's Clue.
Well, that's
But
the
guy's
thing
in
is
Clue
each,
too,
each
right?
each thing that they do is just like it's a spoof on everything. Like every type of big movie of the year or the last 2 years, like they just go for it. Like they just fucking they would make fun of all of it, which is great. Like it was kind of like it was like
oh my god, we murdered
it's
somebody.
it's
I'm
like
fine.
eating
It's
certain
okay.
food and then they give you a palate cleanser. It's like, here's your palate cleanser. It's like, because some people don't like horror and all that stuff, but it's like, oh wow, I saw that was terrible. But it's like, oh, here's the palate cleanser. Here's your joke palate cleanser. And they got rid of those, which is weird because it's like there's so much to make fun of nowadays it's super easy to make fun of.
Nestor.
So
Here's
it's
a
like,
great example.
but that's my only
I was a black comedian. The other 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks now? Maybe 1 week ago, we had this. Did you hear the white guy said ninja that has Tourette's because he can control it? Why would the simplest joke would be as a black comic? Did that ninja with Tourette's just say ninja?
And
Very
you know,
simple.
it should have been like, did that ninja with Tourette's just say ninja?
sides.
That's my ninja, and then roll with it. Just
People that
roll
don't
with
have
it.
Tourette's, it would hit with white people, it hit with black people, it hit with left, it hit with right. Everybody would laugh at that because you're a comedian. Be like, why did they make it? Because nobody's humorous anymore. Did that Tourette's have a ninja?
Like,
just say
dude,
ninja?
if like Ricky Gervais was out there, it was like, did that guy just say ninja? And like he was like, that guy just said ninja. He's like, that's my ninja right there.
Nobody's
And
funny
then
anymore.
he would have just rolled with it, and then made like he would have just continued on. Like, don't get me
okay
wrong,
to address-
the presenters continued on like no problem, which was
Nobody-
good on them,
but-
But at the same time, if they would have rolled with like, it's not even
Address
obviously
the
it's not
elephant
a
in the
joke.
room, make a
Just
joke
address
of
it, make a joke of
brush
it,
your
and then move
shoulders
the
off.
fuck on.
You know what? We all know we're here for a bigger reason. I don't have to stop the show and say, "Hey, everybody, we're here
Dude,
for a
well,
bigger reason." Remember
the
that?
biggest
Fucking
problem with
brand.
all that, the biggest problem with that is like the only reason the guy was even there, the dude's a janitor in like Scotland or something.
That's
like
crazy.
he's a nobody, he's a whatever. But they made a movie about him because of how hard his life is in general and whatever. He was there to accept an award for a movie about his life, about how terrible his disease is, about the fucking subject. And then they fucking blew up the subject even more. And it's like, dude, the film is heartbreaking. Like, it's just crazy. Like, what the guy has gotten, he's gotten the shit kicked out of him. He's done all this stuff has been happened to him and all this stuff. And it's like he's had no breaks. He's had no breaks happen to him. And it's like, it's so heartbreaking. But because he yelled out something while he was invited there, he wasn't accepting an award, but his film about his life was accepting an award. And then because he did the thing that he was there to talk about his film about, he did live. It's so crazy. Like, these people just don't get it, or they got to make it about themselves. It's like, if your victim culture isn't the top tier victim culture, they got to be like, wait a minute. We got to find a way to make it about us, right? We got to always make it a way about us, because if we're not the top victims, like, who the fuck are we? Because apparently you have nothing else other than millions of dollars. So like, what? It's sad as fuck. Like, I don't get it, because dude, the guy is like, he's suffering in a way that other people can't imagine, whatever. And it's like, I mean, I wish I could, I'm sure a lot of us could just get away with just being like, hey, what the fuck? Oh, one of my roommates is starting up his shitty DJ mix. My bad. But
That's
it's like
good.
almost. Okay, cool. I was just rambling. So. But also, one of my roommates just started some bullshit in the background. I was like, "Holy crap!" I don't know if people can hear that. I have a noise gate. I don't know if people can hear it, but holy crap!
And again, the only 3 talks we had were Scary Movie, Lanterns, and The Boys season 5, which I haven't really been into. But I want to show you another trailer too. So before we watch The Boys season 5, I want to watch a good trailer that you can be like, "What the fuck is this?" I don't know if you've seen it. You're on some of these stuff faster than I am. So if you've seen it, let me stop you before I have. Is this sports movie side backs? I don't know. It's called
One second. I'm gonna tell them to just cut their shit for like 15. I don't know if does any of the stuff
I don't hear none of it. I don't hear none of it.
Oh, so the noise gate's working? Okay, never mind.
Sounds good. Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go yell at anybody.
Let's watch a preview of a sports movie starring JD Vance. Ready?
Many of you are very talented, but if you really want to wow me today, you're going to have to show something extra. Little thing I've coined heart.
I think his mom drank when she was pregnant or something.
No, you got it wrong. That's not JD Vance. That's JD Advanced.
Attaboy, JD. Hustle.
I believe in you, JD. Don't listen to those motherfuckers.
Tony Elias says he
I
has
know your
it
heart's
out.
on the
Have
football
a good night,
field,
brother.
but I need your head in history class, Mr. Vance.
Tony, thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate it. GG's.
Yes, Vance, yes.
Yes, Vance, yes.
So inspiring.
That stupid freak. I'll never make the team. He's a loser.
Wait, is that Sydney Sweeney?
That's Sydney Sweeney. That was
You and your
Sydney
dad are both
Sweeney.
gay.
Where did you find this? What is this?
Damn it, Vance, I wish I had 100 of you. If only you could get those godforsaken test scores up.
See, what prompts did you have to put? What prompts did you have to put into this AI bullshit to make
history
this? That's
smiles
crazy.
on the bowl.
Asking me for my permission to ask my daughter to prom is a really classy move.
Jesus Christ.
Vance passed history. Now let's go beat the shit out of Soros hot goblins.
Damn right. Oh, goddamn, Simon, you see it? You see it?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no, you see it?
Many of you are
Max, look. I'll pause it, look.
Gavin Newsom, local villain, awesome. Oh, dude, come on. We can only hope. That'd be like one of the. Look, as someone who's lived in California through all of his reign out here, that guy, he's a villain. He's a villain. He's a villain of the people. He's a villain of the people. I've been here for going on. I'm 36, about to be 37. Never met one fucking person who is a Gavin Newsom fan. Not one. And I know shit, I only do streams 1 or 2 times a week, or the last year I maybe did a little bit more of them, but I'm kind of out and about, and nobody likes this guy. So that makes complete sense. That'd actually probably be the best outcome, sadly.
Angela didn't show, but tonight, shout out to my boy, the
Yeah,
cat reviewer.
The only problem with people like that, let's say getting rid of themselves that way, is that what they do greatly is they actually increase opposition, like people that are against them, because they hear them and they realize they're retarded. You know, that's one of the best things about social media in general, is like you get exposed to what these people are talking about or the way that they talk in general, and they're fucking idiots.
I want to play this for Angel because Angel has his great reacts to videos on his short. If y'all don't watch my boy the Casual Reviewer, check him out. He does a lot of in the hood reaction commentary. And I don't know if you Angel, if you're out there watching, if you don't
Angel's fantastic. Angel's fantastic. Go check him out.
If you ain't watching comedian Schuler King Angel, please. I'm pretty sure you're probably like, Rock, you're way too late. This dude right here, Schuler King, he comments on videos, right? Or just fucking news stories or some shit. This one's called He Enjoyed Prison Side Facts.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this video is circulating on the internet. Is a young man who's saying that he enjoyed prison. That he just served out his whole sentence, the whole, 3 years.
I'm sure he served the whole time there.
The whole thing, and the reason why he enjoyed it so much is because there was a lot of men in there, that he had access to. I don't know why this is such a crazy, like everybody's reacting to it, because he telling the truth. He telling the truth. That right there make a lot of sense for a lot of reasons. That's why, I'm just telling you, all of you young ladies, you know what I'm saying? It'd be, I love me a thug. He gotta be a gangster, and he just keep going back to jail. Like he just can't stay outside. I mean, you got some dudes who go serve their time, come home, and they like, man, I ain't never going back. I ain't doing that. That is not for me. And then you got some dudes who they more comfortable in there than on the street. And you always wonder why. What is it? What is it about that that's so attractive? That's what he done told you. He said, I'm in here, and all these dudes is out here, they in there.
This dude's got like 100 of these.
How you have fun in your jail supposed to be punishment. But you send him in there, and there's a bunch of dudes in there, sweaty, working out, full of testosterone and anger and aggression. And they got to take showers in front of each other. Got to use the bathroom in front of each other.
Oh, no, Starbucks.
He had a good ass time in there.
So my man, I'm sure Angel follows me. Probably like, that dude is fucking hilarious. Schuler King. I've been watching him now for like 2 weeks. He's got a whole bunch of bitches, hilarious as shit. I saw that. I was hoping Angel was on here so we can react to it because I'm sure he'll make a lot of good videos with that dude. Schuler King comedian, fucking hilarious. We didn't watch The Boys season 5, but I mean, you know what? I've never
Why
watched
not?
any of this, but you want to watch
Let
it?
it up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get 10 minutes. Let's kill it.
We got 10 minutes, man. You know what I was gonna say, and not only that, we got the another trailer for a video game we could probably jump into. But this is really good, so I'm like, we might take some time on this. We might take some time on this. Hold on. We might take some time on this because this
Time
this
is just
really
a construct, brother. You can go as long as you want. It's your show.
This is The Boys finale, and no better way to start it than with my man walking slow. Oh, hold on. I hear night driving in the background. You guys hear that? Let's turn night driving off.
I just hear your fucking music. Yeah.
There we go.
My power is absolute. At heights no one's even dreamed of.
He's fucking awesome, dude.
Destiny.
Praise be. And what is it?
His acting was everywhere.
All right, let's get to work, yeah? We think that Homelander is looking for the V1.
It's Thought's first iteration of Compound V. If Homelander got his hands on some, he'd be immortal.
We need to run while we can, however we can.
No, we hit him with the virus while it still works and kill every fucking suit on the planet.
I need you, Father.
Did you fuck me?
What?
Just some kind of incest thing?
No.
Then what the fuck is this?
We need to prepare America for my ascension.
You one of us now? Well, if you can't beat him, join him. Then fuck it, beat him.
See, look how good this looks. This is how Lantern should look.
The only thing we have left is hope.
It's beta male shit, bro. War, am I right?
Those who seek to destroy me, the non-believers and backstabbers. I offer oblivion.
Dude, look, completely finished. See that?
You guys are friends?
You talk.
Whoa, you fucking talk. Yeah, I mean, see that? That's a fully fledged art piece that they got to do what they wanted. Music, CGI, they edited it the way they wanted to the beat.
Well, it's
That's
also
not really
season
good.
5, so you have something to work with.
I give you that, but that's not what we got with the Lantern trailer. So I'm like, we know how to make trailers. 2025 was the year of the trailers. That Green Lantern trailer, something's wrong. Not only was it leaked, it's missing a whole bunch. This is what a trailer should look like, especially after 2025, going to 2026. You know I'm right.
What the?
Hello? What is that? Is that your TV?
Hold on.
Like, what the fuck was that? Was that your damn goddamn TV? Yeah, Savick has some people playing music in his background. To me, this is a fleshed out trailer. If anybody's out there watching, this is an actual trailer the way it's supposed to be presented. CGI, music, cut with the music. To the day I die. Dun, 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 dun. Every fucking boom, 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 boom. Show a different person, character, area, going to the beat. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, interacting the boys. I mean, it's editing 101. It's psychology 101. I'm grabbing your attention. I'm not giving you more than 3 seconds. I'm like, hey, come back here. To the day I die. Right? Now, go back to Lanterns. You're like, dude, I'm trying to watch this after 3 seconds, Rock. I don't want to watch this for 35 seconds. It's not complete. It's fucking, it's leaked. There's no CGE. There's no fucking music. You know, like, if I was, like, I love Rise Again. So, like, we hold the lanterns that guide the way. I'd have fucking lanterns playing that shit. You know, like, I'd have fucking, it'd be dark as shit, ominous. I'd have a man hold up a lantern. When he did, I'd have him go, smash to the day I die. And he charge his fucking ring. If it was complete. That's not complete. At least I hope it's not. I got fingers crossed that Green Lantern trailer is not complete. The Boys trailer, for me not knowing anything about the Boys besides watching every single clip that's online, if there's something in between that I'm not getting, I don't know the storylines, and there's a lot I'm not getting. This fucking does it for me. This is the way a trailer is supposed to be. Shows me what I need, gets me on board. And I'm sure it shows a lot of the fucking what's we're gonna see too. Not some half of these fucking fights you probably won't see get edited out. Fuck that shit.
I mean, I can agree with it. Like the boys trailer. I mean, especially after like look, none of the boys seasons have been like god awful. I could say that they haven't been god awful. They've been worse and worse. Like they're like over the seasons, and for a season to be doing the finale. That finale, I mean, if that's their finale, like I don't know, Hook or whatever, like people are gonna watch it. Everybody already has Prime because they use Prime for everything else. Like
that's right.
So Prime is easy to get viewership on because everybody already has it for other reasons.
Besides this guy. I don't have.
Oh no, I don't either. I just the only reason I haven't is also just because somebody else has it and they let me use their account. So I'm like, okay, it makes sense. But as far as the show goes, like Prime and like I don't know if you ever watch anything that what's it called? Like Apple does, like Apple TV. Have you ever watched Apple TV stuff?
That's a little bit rich. I'm an Android user. That's a little bit rich for my blood. Again, I'm broke over here. You're talking Rockville Plaza.
I've only gotten free iPhones, and then I've upgraded through free iPhone stuff.
You must live in California. They give free iPhones out over there. Holy shit!
No. Just the women I date actually are just like they're done with their old one, and they've given me their old ones. And so that. It might sound weird, but it's like no. I've never bought a phone since like probably like 20 fucking like at least 15 years. I've never had to actually pay money for a phone. I've just literally been given to me, and they're like somebody else's old one.
Sure. Oh, I'm sorry. You got a green bubble. I can't date you. What's that?
Dude, all my shit's been free, man. I don't know. Maybe it's all this pretty that I got going on, even though I think I'm ugly as fuck. But it's all good.
Green bubble's gonna set you back. It's all I can afford. I can't afford Apple. Yeah, well, you know what? Tell it to the next girl that doesn't want you. What's that?
Well, with all that being said, I think as far as my phone choices and all the free that my phone provides me, it's all good. But as far as like this show and everything else goes, it kind of seems to be falling into the same I don't know, the same thing that like Apple does. So Prime and Apple are doing the same thing where it's just like they'll throw money at whatever just to see what works. Like they're just like, hey, let's see what works. Like obviously The Boys is probably one of their biggest ones that has been going on for obviously a while now. And obviously it needs to finish up. But like the trailer, I would say this though, that trailer looks a hell of a lot better than Lanterns. Like by country, it's like a country miles, especially if you've been following The Boys. Like if you've been following the show.
I give Amazon credit for what they're about to do. They're about to finish something 5 seasons. HBO to be like, do we have something successful like this and people are watching for 5 seasons? We should milk it for at least 3 more seasons, right? Sci-Fax? And to the point to where they're like tired of watching it. And everybody's like, you remember the last season? It sucked. No. You don't get something epic or memorable because you let it fade away. And there's a start. There's a fucking epicness. There's an end. Just like life. I know everybody's like, well, when I'm 100 years old, I'd like to stretch out for 30 more years. That's enough. All right? So sometimes The Boys, giving it only 5 seasons and saying, this is it, take it. Instead of being like, you know, if this was HBO, how about we take this final season Sci-Fax and make it 2 seasons? And then maybe we can make like a special season after that. No, I don't want you drawing shit out. You know what I mean? I want epicness. I want the same style, speed, content, what we've been getting. You know, like in The Boys, every episode you get something crazy as fuck happening, right or wrong. Right. So I don't want to be like, well, how about let's make the final season 2 seasons, and we'll get something crazy as fuck happening like every other episode. Sci-fi. No, I'm not gonna do that because that's just you trying to be greedy as a corporation, stealing money. And I figure Amazon would be the one person that would do that. They're like, no, we're gonna end this motherfucker, and good. That's how stories are to be told. There's a beginning, there's an end. Stories don't end just because of the end of that story. Just like, God of War. When Kratos dies, that's not the end of God of War. Atreus will live on and tell the story of his father. Stories continue on, but they need to be natural and right. This isn't a beginning and an end to The Boys. And I really fucking appreciate them not having the cowardness of being like, oh, well, we have something successful here. The Boys is successful. Let's fucking try to draw it out for more season. I don't need that shit. So good for them. Good for, I appreciate them doing that because The Boys, I haven't watched season 1 through 4. I watch every single clip I see online when it drops on YouTube. The only reason I haven't watched them is because I don't have Amazon Prime. So if I had them, I would watch them. I'm half tempted to go out of my way to buy Amazon this year because not only do they have football, but for season 5 of The Boys, and they catch up 1 through 4 because why not? It's a great fucking show, and I'd like to give money to somebody that creates something good, even though it's Amazon. They don't need it. They did something that's actually decent from the comics to the big screen. We need more of that, and there are people that don't even understand that. They do fucking Rings of Power, and they do like, come on, man, just shot for shot, or understand the concept and give us what we as fans, or you know what I mean? That game Crimson Dawn I've been complaining about? There's a cool fucking a gameplay thing that came out earlier from Pirate Nation on YouTube. This chick steals fucking money from you, right? And you ask her about it. Not only does she fucking lie like a whore that she is, to see you next Tuesday, Cyfax, then she tries to run away from you. You think you're gonna let some fucking see you next Tuesday not only steal from you, Cyfax, but run away from you after you confront her about it? Fuck no. I'm gonna chase that bitch down and grab her. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of her and say, give my shit back. She's gonna be like, help, this man is beating a woman up. And I'm gonna say, help. And then everybody out there will say, okay, you can take it back. I'm gonna say, until she puts it in my fucking pocket, I'm not gonna stop going, because that's the real world we fucking live in. I was like, wait a minute, maybe Crimson Desert isn't that bad, because this dude beat the fuck out of some chick. I'm like, let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. We need more, realness in the world. How people would be authentic and react. I know it's not politically correct that some man would beat some woman up, but if somebody steals somebody's shit hard earned in medieval times when nobody's around, guess what I'm gonna do? Give my shit back, bitch. You know what I mean? Roddy 5, what up, bro? Hell Rockefeller and Cyfax, my boy. GG's, bro. Thanks for stopping by, Ronnie. We've been hanging out, having a good time talking about Lanterns. Scary movie a little bit, and we just got finished talking about The Boys. Mostly Lanterns tonight because...
Dude, a friend of mine just texted me. He was like, hey, man. He's like, dude, it's kind of crazy to like read it out. Because I don't know if he realized what he sent me, but I'm gonna kind of send it out there. But it was so funny to read, and I don't know if he meant it. But he was like, "Hey man," and like I've been playing Arc Raiders. He's like, "Holy shit, dude! Definitely get this." I started playing earlier today, and he was like, I started it since I was in your chat. I'll show you the clips. He was like, I was shitting on kids. So he was talking shit to kids. And he was like, I had comms. Yeah, he was like, I was shitting on kids. And he's like, I had comms with 2 others and we stayed together for 4 hours. So him like shit talking kids led him to 4 hours of nothing but wins while he was just talking shit to kids. So him talking shit to kids made him friends. I was just like,
that's what See, so me and Sci-Fax are Arc Raider players. Anybody out there hasn't played Arc Raiders?
Oh my god,
a new game.
it's too funny. And he was
the
like,
goal is to PvE, player versus enemies. Arc, aka Arc. You're not supposed to PvP because eventually you'll get some rat bastard or some prick that's going to PvP you anyway. And the goal is to most likely they're good. Probably as good as
I wanted him to confirm.
Me out, and it's fucking is like Sci-Fi said. What do? You don't PvP. You stick to the goal. We're here to take out the Ark, and when that asshole shows up, that fucking rat bastard, we get rid of the vermin. That's what we do. We stick to the plan. We eliminate Arks. We help our fellow raiders. And we eliminate the vermin.
Yeah, unless you're Rockefeller, and then you just avoid all of the plans.
We cannot survive with vermin around. So when you see a rat
in a world of Rockefellers, be a Sci-Fax. So that's the
rat
plan out there.
We played a lot of Arc Raid, man. I thank you so much for fucking buying it for me. That's a great fucking game, bro. If you didn't buy it for me,
it was your Christmas gift, man. Hey, man, I like dude. No, it was probably a good one, right?
It was a great one. You know, I knew it would be something good that it would take us a while to get into, but thank you so much, man.
I remember the first week we jumped on it. The first week came out, and I was like, "Fuck this," and I was like, I threw it away for like a month, and now I'm like, it's kind of one of my favorite games to jump onto with all you guys. Like it's kind of fun. I was like, damn, I should have dived into it more. I was like, I would be way better at it. Like I threw it away for like a month, dude.
If you haven't followed us, we've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders. Follow my boy Sci-Fax. Follow me. We're having a great time playing video games. We do this every Saturday. Bonfires and call.
This is Bonfires and Beers. On Wednesdays, he does Bonfire and Coffee. And also check me out. Usually I do Psycast on Saturdays. I don't know if I'm going to do one tonight. I might have some stuff to go do and take care of. I'm getting ready for MegaCon, so I got a bunch of shit to take care of. Like I just got some. I need to do some car work. I need to do a bunch of stuff, and so it's all time consuming. But I need to take care of that now. So in case before I need to leave, all of a sudden some major problem happens. You know, I'd rather take care of a possible major problem now instead of knowing that I got to come back to one.
I think I need some brakes. I got an oil change. I got 4 new tires. I got a fucking
I got to do all my spark plugs and a
all that. What's it called? A tune up. I did a tune up. I need a fucking my brakes are kind of like I was like, maybe I could. You know what? Worst case scenario, I'll buy some brake pads. Me and Five check that bitch in the park. I'm like, yo, what's up, everybody?
I was looking at what it costs to do a tune up, which is basically replacing all the spark plugs and stuff, and it was over $500. And I was like, how much is it just to buy spark plugs? $80.
Plugs and wires.
So I was like, and then I looked up a video on how to do it, and I was like,
plugs and wires.
I mean, I have all the tools to do it, or at least access to all the tools.
If you want to do that, we could do a video on how to gap plugs properly, how to check the gap properly, how to do
like for the spark plugs, it's 0.43 is
I can show you how to gap them properly. I can show you how to always use your
technically they're already supposed to be set.
Rest on. You ever
I have all the tools. I'm good.
So if anybody ever does spark plugs out there or brakes, and AutoZone offers you that little fucking gel package.
They're a lot easier. You have to remove, like, depending on your car, like mine's a Camaro, 2011 Camaro, but it's like there's like 2 things you got to move out of your way, and they're literally like you can unscrew them with your hand and then screw them back in with your hand.
Do it. Like, we could create a live stream and do that, or after we create a live stream of me kicking your ass and CS:GO. After we create a Sunday live stream of us playing Tiger Woods,
dude. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna launch Steam. I'm gonna launch Steam right now. I'm gonna fucking update Counter-Strike. You know what's funny? I still have an old Counter-Strike menu on my fucking desktop. It's literally all blocky and everything. That's how long it's been since I played it or touched it. It's blocky, like the Counter-Strike outline of the character is in blocks. That's how old my shit is.
That's
And
how
at the
old
same
you are.
time, I would give. You know what? I would give you 99% chance loss. I would give you a 1% chance.
You heard it here. So remember that when he loses, my 1% chance. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
you'll kill me one time.
That's what
I'll buy faster than you even realize how to play the game. And I actually changed all my buy buttons to the point where I can run and buy at the same time. You probably don't even know what that means. But
I don't even know what that means. Let's do it with that ass. Bro, you got anything coming up you want to talk about?
No, I was gonna do a stream tonight, but looking at what I got to do for the next couple of weeks, I'm kind of just taking it easy. And dude, I'm just looking forward to MegaCon so much. Like I need a break. I need like a proper break, and it's so cool to. Whoa.
So
hold on. Oh wait, on my screen. There we go. Sorry.
Your light went out. You all right?
No. My.
I see it.
Oh my God, Counter-Strike just keeps blaring in my face.
You're down on Counter-Strike, you son of a bitch.
No, I clicked it and I was like, it needed to update, and it just fucking took over my whole screen. But yeah, no.
Make sure you
we're out of here. Yeah, we're out of here.
We're
out.
Hit the like button. We'll see y'all later. Have a great Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.